Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do a reading for Sagittarius for this month of June 2022. This reading is for Sagittarius for this month of June 2022. And this could be for any wherever you may have Sagittarius in your birth chart, but more importantly, your sun. And that way, it's just easier for you to know whether or not you're, reading. You're more than white and excuse me. Sagittarius, you got a lot to say, right? But it seems to be stumbling on them words. It's all right. It's just the energy. So a little bit of a rush. All right, so much you want to do. Um, excuse me. But oh, I was gonna say something. I've completely lost my train of thought. Again, it's just a lot to do. All right. Well, in the meantime, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, chillinontarot.com, all one word. And you can purchase a reading there. Trying to think of what else. Keep in mind that this is based on current energies, so nothing is set in stone, and therefore I always recommend that you make your decisions based on your whatever's in your highest interest. All right, one more shuffle for my dear Sagittarius, and as I've been doing these past couple of months, our set, or rather, the fire sign set for the month is the Lazy Sunday Morning by Replica. A lot of a variety of floral scents is in here, some citrus scents. So it's really nice, very soft. Not necessarily subtle. I think more understated. Um, the scent is long lasting, and and just in case you're new to my channel, I like to recommend new perfumes or perfume in general, just because I think that perfume is just so unique. Not everybody likes the same one, and even so, the same perfume doesn't necessarily smell the same way on every person, right? And it gives you a boost in confidence, a boost in just a general positive boost for the person, for the individual. All right, so once again, this is Lazy Sunday Morning from the Replica brand. This is the mini bottle. They definitely have the larger ones, but if you're interested and you just want to see what the scents are like, this is the mini kit that I got from Amazon. No, I am not sponsored, but I I do like it. I definitely recommend it, and I hope you do too. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Seven of Water, Ten of Earth, Justice. Interesting. Put this here. The Chariot card, one more. An Ace of Air. You got two major arcanas already. Alright, so what are we getting? Seven of Water, illusions, facades, a complex decision, the need to do research and stop procrastinating. So, my dear Sagittarius, make sure that whatever it is that you got your heart set on, you really look into, you read the fine print. Don't be led just by the emotions. It's very important that you pay attention to the details during this time, because you don't want to be taken for a ride in any way, shape, or form. And you may think you have so many options, but I think it's very important to really take a look and really pay attention to what these options are, and are they really options. Remember, you gotta make the decision that's in your highest interest, the best decision for yourself. Not everybody else can necessarily do that for you. Okay. And it's almost as if, let me see. Well, with the ten, I'm gonna obviously, yeah, I definitely need to clarify. So 7 of water followed up by 10 of earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So there may be a need for you to, really get a hold of what it is that you're trying to do. How are you trying to achieve the stability and the happy family life in the home, especially when it comes to the finances? That is very important. So definitely, there's a need to stop procrastinating. It's a need to stop waiting to feel motivated and to start taking action and start doing something about the situation. Okay, we have justice. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. That being followed by the Chariot and Ace of Air. I think this is um, this re- this works out well for you. So you do need to make a decision of how you're going to move forward. Both cards here, Justice and the Chariot, both indicate both have a sense of duality, right and wrong, yes and no, left or right, up or down type of thing. So with these two here, especially with the Chariot, it says an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. All right, my dear Sagittarius. So if you have let's say if it is a legit court case, then more than likely it's going to go in your favor, especially with the Ace of Air. That means that there is new clarity. I also get the idea of new evidence. I don't know. So that's something you may want to look into. Okay, you're probably waiting a little too long or waiting until you feel motivated to push forward, but it's not a good recommendation. It's best if you start taking action now. Let's take a look at why the 7 of earth and 7 of water and 10 of earth are here. Please and thank you. We have 9 of water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. And we also have Queen of Earth and the High Priestess. Excellent. So I think it's all right. You realize you need to make a choice, and you really need to move in that direction. As soon as you do make that decision, you're gonna feel better. But again, take a look at what you're picking. All right, here we have the Queen of Earth and High Priestess. So not only are you going to be well emotionally, but you're also going to be embodying both energies. So this is like a super, not super, I'm trying to, like, you know what I mean? A King of Air at the bottom. Um, I see no fire energy. King of Water at the bottom. 5 of Earth. Trying to think. Okay, we have some water. We have some air. Got a lot of water. Are you kind of in your feelings in the moment? Or are you trying to figure out what you're feeling? Um, you're not really thinking about anything. You're not really all that grounded. So the grounding is going to be necessary. But again, once you start looking past the illusion, thinking that you have so much time, thinking whatever it is, or waiting for that sense of inner motivation, um, once you make that decision about how you're going to proceed forward and make sure you're able to maintain financial stability or obtain the financial stability in order to maintain a happy home life, you're going to be in the energy of the 9 of water. Something is finally going to come true. Again, this is why I think that, especially if there's a court case, it's going to be in your favor. If you're looking for, I'll take a look at it and see what's here. In the meantime, again, once you have that feeling of self-emotional fulfillment, where you're feeling good, looking good type of thing, doing whatever to make yourself feel better, you're going to be embodying the energy of the Queen of Earth and the High Priestess. So you're going to be very nurturing. Um, you know, you have a stability, but it says make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So there's a need for you to be very grounded in order to see through the facades and really make the best decision. And there's a need for you to really follow your intuition on this one. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Again, I would highly recommend that you do your research before making a final decision. After that, we have Justice and Chariot. Let's take a look at why are the Justice and Chariot here. Please and thank you. Why is that's a lot. I don't know. Okay. So we have Six of Earth. They have the Sun. So there is finally going to be there is success. Okay. This things are going to turn in your favor, right? But you gotta make that choice. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Make that choice. When you make that choice, to me, this is universe with the two major arcanas together, especially with the Sun. So through by following your intuition and making sure you're aligned and connected to you know your spiritual guides, however you relate to them, there's going to be a blessing bestowed upon you, right? So it says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. And that's going to be a happy outcome for you. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself, right? But it doesn't end there, because then we have the Hermit. So having confidence in yourself, knowing that whatever you're looking for is within you, okay? And Six of Air. So you got to go deep within, really go through the process, really figure out why there was so much, um, I don't want to say stagnation, but if there was procrastination, why were you procrastinating? What is it that you're feeling? Trying to figure that out. Trying to ground yourself, I think, is more important as well, right? And then you'll have a clear mind. So by grounding yourself, by taking a look around you and really understanding what it is that's happening, looking at things from a different perspective. Here, the Hermit does not have his eyes closed. Let me see. Nope, the Hermit looks. I want to say it looks like his eyes are open, but I could be wrong. I need a magnifying glass, to be honest with you. But either way, it looks like the moon is behind him. He has the light, and the Hermit is finding his way. So don't wait for to get all the answers. You have to look for those answers within yourself. Keep taking the steps by following your intuition and letting it guide you, so you can finally have that mental clarity. When you allow that to happen, we have Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Not only that, these two came out together, Page of Fire and Balance. So the balance in traditional tarot is temperance, right? News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So while you're figuring this out, once you finally make a decision in order to be able to move forward, things are going to be granted to you, but you just got to let the universe do its thing in its time. But keep pushing forward anyway. Even though you made a decision, okay, now I know I got to go in this direction, and that's what's important here. That's what's needed. All right, my dear Sagittarius. And doing things, knowing that, yes, you're being guided along the way, and that it's okay. You are being protected. Those around you as well. And things are going to be all right. Let's take a look at Ace of Air. What is this mental clarity? Please and thank you. What is this mental clarity? Please and thank you. Oh, wow. We got Empress. So there's that Empress. So it's a new a project, possibly a new business. It says lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others, right? So here we finally see the step up from the Queen of Earth, High Priestess, Nine of Water, right? To finally becoming the Empress. And I think this is what you're being guided to do slowly but surely. We have Page of Water. You know what? I'm going to put this here. Page of Water. Four of air. So there's going to be communication, um, maybe needing a little mental break, right? If you have children, they may see that you're working hard, that you're struggling, that you're trying to do things, you're trying to figure it out, even if you're not really saying it out loud, but they see that you're trying to make things happen. So they might say, "Hey, come play with me, come do something with me." So that may be something that you might want to do. Take some out, right? Especially to nurture yourself and to nurture others. Then we have an Ace of Fire. So taking a little mental break, allowing yourself to rest for a moment is going to be important. Even if it's like maybe a little nap here, a little nap there, don't forget to do that. Especially if you've been having trouble sleeping lately. That's something that's been going on. I've been hearing. Um, once you get a break, take a little break. You're going to get we got Ace of Air, we got Ace of Fire, we got two aces, the sun. You got new beginnings, new things definitely coming your way, right? Career advancements, change your life now. So there are changes that are coming. Four of water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. If you don't take action, because that's what it's here that we're finally seeing action. But it's important that you start taking action now. Otherwise, you might miss this, and then you're going to feel some type of way about it. Maybe you take too long a break. Maybe you're thinking too much, or you're like, oh, never mind, I don't want to do it. So it's almost like we got the Empress here. This is an opportunity, a new phase. And it says a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. For air, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers, right? And then we have all of this. So I think there's that fear, and that's probably why you're hesitating or procrastinating. That seems to be your word for the day. Yeah, I've said it I don't know how many times. Um, okay. A five of air is an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. So be careful who you allow in your circle. Maybe that's why the hermit is here too. You're going to have to move forward quietly. You can't really tell people what's going on, because you don't need that negativity in your life. Seven of air, you really need to defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. I'm trying to move it. And last but not least, Nine of Air. You're afraid of the struggle. You're thinking too much about all the struggles you're going to have to go through, all the things you're going to have to deal with, expecting the worst, self fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. But what's needed is for you to be grounded and to take action, go little by little. Okay? If you stay focused too much, especially if you're going to if the point is to start a new business, um you're thinking too much about it. You're overthinking it, and you don't need to. Take the chance and go for it. Do the research now so you don't miss out on the opportunities later. Start planning it, start putting it together, and start meeting with people that you need to meet with. Start making the moves that you need to make, but you gotta do them on your own, and you gotta do it almost like on a hush hush. With the Hermit, the Six of Air, now that I think about it, it's almost like, yeah, you're quiet. You're not telling about nobody anything. You're not telling them how you're moving, how you're going, how you're doing. Nothing, because it's none of their concern, and that may lead to, because some not everybody's going to be happy for you or encourage you. There are always going to be people that are looking forward to your downfall, or automatically they start sending you bad vibes, and you start like, oh, I don't know. Stand your ground. Don't worry too much about it. Don't overthink this, and really proceed for what it is that you're trying to build and or create. Nobody's gonna do it for you, so you gotta move. You gotta move. Let's see what advice we have for our Sagittarius for this month of June. It looks complicated, but it's okay. This is your opportunity to really put certain things into motion, and that's not something you want to miss out on. All right. Yeah, one more. What advice cards? This is from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. I really like this deck. I knew I was gonna like it when I saw it, but I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. We have Ghostlands. Oh, Metamorphosis and Stuck in the Mud. Fear is normal. Having these worries are normal, but when it starts blocking us from really moving forward, that's where it's a problem. And but we're gonna see. Let's take a look at 17 Ghostlands. I haven't had that card, or if I did, it's been a very long time. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. For rarely, there you go, confirmation. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. All right, and that's probably why, because you're thinking it too much. You're thinking about all the obstacles that can come in the way, and that's not what's important. You got to take those first steps, and as you accomplish each thing, then you go on to the next one. You can't really. There are some things that we just can't deal with until we get to that. And as a cliche goes, you got to wait till you get to that bridge, till you cross that bridge. Number 25, metamorphosis for me is pretty simple. It's, the changes. You are in the process of deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifice. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace the necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. Excellent. And 24, um, and we said that already. Well, especially with the Hermit, the sixth area, you got to do things on a hush hush. Can't really tell people nothing. This is really more about you really getting into your power. It's a journey. It's a journey. Oh, 24, stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud, you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. Right. But again, this is more about being present in the moment. So deal with what you need to deal with now. Don't worry so much about what's going to happen in the future. Right. Because things are changing, things are happening for you, but you got to start working on these things now. Whatever this huge plan is that you have, whatever this idea, grand idea, it's a grand idea. This is nothing small. whatever it is you're trying to push forward to, it's time to start building on it. It's time to start working on it. Start on the foundation, because that's something that you can handle now, right? Start the beginning, the process. And little by little, you're going to, as you accomplish one step at a time, you're going to see how you get guided. And in no time, you're going to look back and you're going to say, oh my God, I can't believe it. Look what I did. I started here, started from the bottom, and now we're at the top type of thing. So, my dear Sagittarius, it's time to focus. It's time to let go of doing things when we feel like doing it, and really start taking action. All right, we're half human, half horse. We are the centaurs. We are the archers of the zodiac. We are the ones who know the direction to go in. So it's time to take that action and time to stop, letting ourselves make decisions based on our emotions. That could be one thing that it's time to let go. And it's also time to let go of telling everyone our business or certain people your business. Really zip it tight, keep it tight, and don't really tell too much. And that's it. Things are going to be okay. Just don't overthink it. You're thinking too much ahead. You got to focus on what's happening now and what you can do now. All right, my dear Sagittarius, I appreciate this opportunity to read for you. I really hope that you enjoy the reading. Please let me know in the comments down below how the reading resonated for you. Don't be shy. And again, if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, Chillinani Tarot. And I look forward to reading with you again. And until next time, bye.